How y'all gonna be
There
death
we go.
buddies and be slathering at each other, getting pregantes and shit by each other, but yet you guys don't have each other on the friendship with this thingy
Who?
majigger? Seamus and Spookarp.
I know. Well, one's a VIP, one is a Spookarp.
No, we don't want that. It's a Spookarp. Ugh.
Or you're
There
gonna
we go.
leave that whole thing up?
Yeah.
Okay, that works.
Just have to deal with
Remind
infinite
myself for the 12th time.
me first.
Right.
But yes, 2 years.
Yay.
Years.
Oh,
I don't even remember
2
when
years.
I don't even remember when mine is. I think it's coming
It's
up.
technically 2 years tomorrow. I only remember because it's a
Seamus.
month away from my birthday.
Oh. You can't get the second and the third. You're the same person, Seamus. Jeez. It's supposed to be for other
He's
people.
greedy.
like,
Besides, I was here too, so fuck you, Seamus.
Yeah, he took all three.
I was here before anybody started streaming, but I was like, I don't know what I'm doing here. So then I left. I just can't do it. Not today. Not today, Satan.
I just think if I ran that old school thing, I might actually consider, like trying to stream it or something stupid like that. Because I'm an idiot, so glutton for punishment.
I get that.
I mean, it was kind of bad on, when I'm like, I look over at the table that you're playing your game at the convention, and I look over and you're not there, and I'm like, okay, bathroom break, whatever reason you're there, that's fine. And 30 minutes later, still not back at the table, and I'm like, boy, that's got to be rough. 45 minutes. All right, what the heck is going on? It was like, I forgot to take my pain meds, and I'm like, oh, I know that one. That's not fun.
No.
And I didn't eat. Oh, you can't do that.
Nope.
I needed to take my painkiller and my Adderall, and I hadn't eaten. Oh, I know what you're going through right about now. It ain't fun.
No. That's why I sent you that message, because I
You knew I'd be
just
looking.
kind of half aware of what's going on. I looked at my phone, like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I've been gone that long.
Yeah.
I better say something.
Yeah, because I'm like, I don't keep a close eye, but when it's where's my friend?
Where'd he go?
I confused. Because here I am all by myself sitting over here beating the crap out of everybody that's playing these games. You never played them before. Apparently, I didn't care.
Nope. Didn't get the memo.
See, I think we're still missing a Shaz, aren't we?
Shaz isn't going to be here.
Oh.
He unfortunately had to drop.
Oh no.
Yeah. Family issues, so.
Oh.
It's
gotcha.
like, okay. He wasn't able to 100% commit because he doesn't know enough information. I was like, well, then we'll start without, and if you're able to fully commit, then we'll bring you in then. That way you don't have to worry about us, because, we're the game, that's your family. That's completely different.
Yep.
Yeah.
Family first, always.
Yep. Always has been that way.
I'll fuck my family. But anyways.
Yeah.
Wow.
I have a shitty family, okay? Fuck my family.
Well, you can't say that in some states. So I'm gonna go, okay.
Oh, but you can do it. You may not be able to
you
announce it,
can.
but
I don't know. I feel like a couple states you could probably announce it.
Yeah, you probably could. You'd be like, fuck your family. Oh, okay. How'd you know? I'm leaving is what I'm doing now.
Family tree going straight up has a little something to do with it, I think.
It's like, I didn't know your family tree was a cactus.
Branches are overrated.
so much like your cousin.
Yep, a whole bunch of little pricks in 2 directions. That's it.
My cousin's sister.
Sweet Home
Yeah.
Alabama.
Well, at least it's not a barrel cactus. What's that? Everybody gets a turn, apparently. It just goes in a
Oh
circle.
my!
Damn.
We had Diamonds at Sweet Home Alabama.
Yeah, I can see. Bless you.
Alabama, Arkansas.
Sorry, I get really gassy. I have a stomach issue.
I know, and you're good. It's fine.
That's okay.
That's right. That's right. You do know. I keep
I
forgetting
do.
that
It's like,
You're
I'm in the
what are those
select
called?
few.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. Listen, I'm gone, man. I didn't even have any edibles today, and I'm already gone.
Whoa. Well, I had to just take my medicine. Otherwise, I'd be like, okay, we're telling a story. What's the story? I have to tell the story? Oh, no.
Wait a minute.
Like, well, I thought that was
Well,
your
I took my
job. Wait,
Lexapro
it
and
is?
my Wellbutrin, so at least. Oh, I took my.
I can't have Wellbutrin. I take that, and all of a sudden they're like, okay, so we're going to give you this because it'll help you stop smoking as well. And I'm like, okay, cool. I went from a pack a day to 2.5 in 3 days. And I looked at him and went, no. That's going to be a very expensive painkiller.
Right?
Why is that? I told him where I was at, and he goes, oh, yeah, stop taking that. Like, you think?
Yeah, I can see why they gave it to you though, because it is supposed to help. With
It's supposed to help,
smoking
but
cessation,
I also am part of
Yep.
almost every medicine I take, depending on what it is. I have between the 5% or less side effect.
Oh,
This one isn't even noted. It's less than 1%. I was like, that's the one I'll have. And I don't tell my doctor. I tell him flat out, do not tell me which are the very small side effects. Let me know which ones I should be looking out for, so that way I can talk to you about them. But don't tell me the small ones. I will come to you if there's something that changes. And every single time I've gone up to him, what about this? That's a less than 1%. Yeah, that's me.
Right?
I don't know why. I just always get it that way. Oh, boy.
From sitting on those booties, man. That's what it is.
Yeah, I know. I keep swiping.
Got to even out somewhere.
Oh my lord!
That and people with ADD and autism tend to be more sensitive to various medications.
Oh yeah, I know.
Well, I'll
I work
give
in
you
mental
a
health.
hint. I'm not autistic.
Right?
Guess which one of the two I am then.
Bingo.
It's like,
Have
and
you
the
guys
best
ever
part is
heard
when you
on
have a
how
parent that says you're
redheads?
not. I actually had my mom tell me, she's like, you don't have ADD. And I was like, are you a psychiatrist? She said, no. How about we listen
Evidently
to them?
psychotic.
Okay, I work in mental health. I got you guys. I got you guys.
Mine's mainly fun. It allows me to do 4 things at once. Most
What
of
was
the
that
time.
about redhead? Because I'm interested because I
Yeah.
am a natural redhead.
Yeah.
So redheads have a weird tolerance to like painkillers. So like I
That is
have
true.
a tiny bit of red in my beard. But as a kid, I had no idea. So every time I'd go to a dentist, they would just shoot me up with all kinds of numbing agents, and they would have a delayed effect to the point where like
Yeah.
the dentist he thought I was faking it. So then he would proceed, and it was just a horrible time. Later on,
Oh
I
my
found
god.
out like
Yeah.
anesthetic and all that, like it either has a delayed effect or it just doesn't work. So if you think you have red hair in your family,
Or
you might have
no.
those issues.
Oh, I
I'll
do.
say,
In
I
spades.
would say, yeah, you do. Like, where? Everywhere.
Oh boy.
It is Troy.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
all
the
on my
first
dad's
time I
side.
got put, given morphine, I was having a kidney stone. And
Yeah.
all I did is I looked up at the doctor and said, that was weird. He, what do you mean? What was weird? I said, well, do you know that feeling when you take a shot of whiskey and get kind of that warm feeling in your body? Yeah. I said
Mm-hmm.
that. And he looked at my mom. He goes, I just gave him enough morphine to knock out an elephant. I looked at him and said, did I mention I have a tolerance to painkillers?
Oh, yeah.
He goes, evidently.
Yeah.
And it's one of those
Just
things.
sucks.
Everyone says that, so then they just don't take you seriously.
Yeah, that's true.
No. Like when I went to the hospital in February for what I thought was just my kidney stone turned out to be my goddamn gallstone as well.
Oh
They had
boy.
given me Dilaudid and fentanyl mix with Toradol.
Ooh,
Well, they
I
just
was
giving
out. I was
you
like,
a
oh, I'm feeling
painkiller
pretty good.
cocktail
good
right
time.
there. Holy cow.
They're like, which one would you like? Would you like Dilaudid, fentanyl? Which? I'm like, I don't know. Fucking pick one, lady.
She
Fuck
didn't.
should I
She
know?
just was like 3, all of them.
All of them
I
all at
didn't know
once.
that was an option.
Like my
I didn't either.
wife's epidural failed,
Yeah.
and
So did
they had her
mine. And my
on
love
Early.
bug.
they had
Early
her on
too.
full dose Pitocin.
Mm-hmm.
So she couldn't dilate because her body was so stressed out from the pain. They whacked her with a little bit of Stadol to at least get her to try to rest overnight. I'll never forget. She just looked up at me and honey, did you mow the lawn today? What?
Yes. Now go back to pushing.
Right?
How long was
Just
her labor?
don't
Mine
worry
was like
about that part.
23
They
hours.
broke her water at about 20 after 3 in the afternoon. She gave birth about 10 minutes to 6 the following morning, which was my mother's 60th birthday.
Dang, we must be having babies all on our people's birthdays, man. Because
Yep.
my son shares a great grandfather.
We reached our followers
And it
goal
was
of
my grandmother's
110.
Yeah, by the
Thank
time I
you,
didn't care, I just wanted
everyone.
to get the fuck out. My left
Hey,
side of
follower
my
goal for
shit was
Techie.
just like, ugh,
I did.
hurt so bad.
Oh. I wondered what that noise was. Thank you for the follow, Radio Thumper.
It's a thump.
It's a thumper. Okay.
I'm ready for someone to rip my uterus out, please.
It's funny because I just got off of Shark Week, so
Man, I swear. We hang out too much.
that's what it is too. They're like, gonna start fucking. Don't worry, because right after watch, I'm gonna start again. Fucking, that's what happens when you're on a fucking implant. It's like,
Yeah.
hello.
It's the knock knock. I'm here for my monthly checkup. Cool. Fine. 4 or 5 days later, gone. A week later, I'm back. You know, you're like
Yeah,
an
that's-
ugly penny. You keep popping up. You gotta stop.
The thing is, I'm not even, with what I have the Nexplanon in my left arm. I'm not even supposed to be having a period.
Yeah,
I'm like,
that's
I
how
don't
that
want any
usually works.
kids. Just don't want it. I don't want any more kids. No, thank you. I had the
Yeah.
one. That's it.
My daughter was born, was conceived the week of the. I think it was the week that she was supposed to take the second dose of her birth control, and it was the shot. So she was conceived during the first one, and then after she was conceived, her mom got the second shot. So she actually survived an entire second shot. It's like,
Yeah, man.
what the heck? That ain't even supposed to work that way.
Nope.
But she's here, so we're good.
Got it.
Bree had it for a little while.
It's gone now.
About 20 minutes. And then Shy comes in and is like, yoink.
Yep.
See, look at that shit you guys set up, man. I'm too lazy for that shit. I don't want to. I don't want to figure all that stuff out. I'm too lazy.
Oh, all of this?
Yeah, I ain't got time for that, man.
I got a lot of
Oh,
extra shit on
that's
mine,
not
though.
even- Yeah, she does. I thought you had 2 monitors.
I do. But one monitor I have, like my actual stuff up on.
Okay.
And then I've got this one with sharing your screen.
It's just
I need a
the
third one.
Infina Bella. It's just like, whoa.
I know, it's way too much of me.
No, it's just
I don't
there's
have a
ways
second monitor.
to have that so it doesn't do that. But
For not until tomorrow, guys, but fucking Twitch be having some issues. Shit. Raven got some issues right now. She don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, that's fine. Make sure I've got all my stuff here.
I think with Alexa Pro, it makes you so fucking tired, man.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Okay. This is why I have a 17-page document that's for each city. Because there's so much stuff to know about each one. Especially when it's a capital city. It's a big one.
That's what she said.
Mm-mm.
Oh. What she maybe said?
Uh-uh.
Damn. That's what she didn't say.
There you go. Okay. So we got a new campaign starting up. We have 5 people that are joining us. We have Bella, who is playing Tiriana. My wife Bree, she's playing Mylela. JD is playing Barry. Operatic Raven is playing Viltheria, and Troy is playing Falgrim. So the world is known as Mareth, and Mylela and Falgrim and Barry, you guys have been based out of Dursk, the capital city of the country of Julor, for the past couple months. And one of the things that you guys have been doing predominantly as a way to make a little extra money, since adventuring can be kind of sporadic in how you how often you need to go out and actually do other things, is that you have been following and guarding these things known as a sand ship. The capital city of Dursk is set on the edge of a desert known as the Nightmare Firelands, and there is a single oasis about 140 miles into the desert, and the people there have made a new city called Olnrith. What you guys have been doing is allowing for transportation, and instead of forcing hundreds and thousands of people that want to go visit this tropical oasis as a tourist attraction, essentially, they load up a lot of people onto these sand ships and then have
Radio Thumper says, hi T3KK3Y.
The sand ships, they load up a lot of people. They put them into special layers of the ship, along with a lot of different cargo for transporting the goods to Olnrith. And then you guys essentially, you don't drive it, you just guard it. You make sure that any of the creatures that may come up that are hostile are swiftly dealt with and kept away from the sand ships, basically making it a safe trip for all the people that are traveling with it. It takes about 3 to 4 days, depending on if there's a sandstorm or not. And you get there, you unload all the people, you unload all the cargo, refill, and come back. So you guys have been working this detail, and you are making your way back back to Dursk. and one of the stations that you work at, you alternate. You have one person that basically rides on the outside, keeping an eye out for any hostile creatures. You have another that makes sure that nobody enters into the cargo compartment, and another that stays up with the people that are being transported. You're able to walk freely about the room, carry on conversations, meet new people, and as you have done this trip numerous times, you see a lot of different variety of people, and however, on this particular trip, you notice two elves. One is a lighter skinned color, and one looks a little more of the wears a lot more gray, but she's got a pair of wings that she constantly keeps folded in on her back, and they are having conversations on the sand ship, and they're both kind of different. One because of the pale skin, and the other because of the wings. So you've all three of you have noticed them. Whatever you wish to do, as far as if you wish to converse, you are free to do. But you are about a day out from arriving back at Dursk. So what would you all like to do?
Do the elves seem sketchy, or just that they're just odd?
They're not your typical patron that you see on the ship.
Well, neither
You
am
stand. I would
I.
say neither are you. So what we'll do is we'll just kind of do, instead of kind of jumping right into the roleplay, how about we tell everybody what your characters are? So we'll just go right down the list. So, Tyrion, if you wouldn't mind describing what you look like and who you are, what you're playing. That way people kind of know what they look like.
Yeah, so I am Tyriana. I am a dark elf witch. I have super pale skin, kind of almost a white blend of white and lavender hair. The most out, like kind of most eye-catching, no pun intended,
Ha ha
or
ha ha ha.
thing about me is my eyes, because while like around my eyes is very dark, between makeup and just, it's just the way my eyes are. But my actual eyes are a bright aqua type color. So they are the first things that a lot of people tend to look at. While as my robes are rather dark, other than my cape, which is kind of a little bit more on the lighter side, but it does kind of start at a darker and then move into a very more lavender-esque type. But my rest of my clothing is like dark teals and purples, with some ornate um, little accents.
Okay. Go by Barry, go ahead.
He died.
Yep.
Maybe he's muted.
Maybe.
Oh, I was muted.
That's always the problem.
Yeah.
With
Now I get
everybody.
take two. It's okay. My first introduction wasn't great. Hi. I'm playing Barry, He's a human male, a little on the older side. Everybody's dad, everybody's grandpa kind of mentality. He looks like very pale, but since we're in the desert, probably a little sunburned. Whitish gray hair, and usually either a clean shaven or kind of like a dirty stubble that is most likely gray and white, like a salt and pepper. Uh, and wearing pretty much just standard clothing, no armor.
Okay. My Layla.
Okay. My Layla is a 125-year-old Zoristi. She has light purple skin and purple amethyst gem-looking things covering spots on her body, and her hair also looks like purple amethysts. She's pretty much wearing a loincloth, and that's about it. She has pink eyes.
Where do your gemstones cover?
They cover my boobs, that's about it. Well, there's like some on my shoulders too, and like hips,
It's a blinkini.
pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah. Thalgrim.
All right, then. I am Thaldrum. Never says a surname, just Thaldrum. The way that he dresses, the way that he speaks, um, it's pretty clear he hails from Stormberry on the south. You know, very mountainous. Lot of dwarven strongholds in that area. Um, he's pretty gruff, but not rude or anything like that. He just very matter of fact. A lot of times he keeps to himself a little bit. But he in the few times that you've had to make confrontations, combat, that kind of thing, um, he's very much been a frontliner. Seems to have at least some military experience. He's able to kind of direct defenses and things like that. He is a brewer by trade, and is not afraid to share his latest beer or ale, and he is also a very accomplished cook.
I know who my favorite best friend is now. Brewer
Right?
and a cook. Ooh.
And Viltheria.
Woo, it's my turn. Okay. So Valtheria is an elf. I don't really have a big backstory for her as of yet, but she is a Eladrin elf. She also has wings. Um, just semi normal, like gargoyle bat wings. She does sport a hide bralette with an extended loincloth, so as it covers the front all the way down to her ankles, it has her thighs exposed, and it covers the back all the way down to her ankles as well. She does have porcelain skin. Um, doesn't tan, doesn't burn. Oh my god, that's amazing. Doesn't tan, doesn't burn, and somehow keeps her porcelain complexion. Um, she has really bright steel gray eyes. Um, And then she also, I don't even know if I said this already because I'm kind of gone, but she has autumn red colored hair. And then she travels with like a little, when she does, a little companion. But yeah, that's all I got for now.
Okay. So, as you guys are making your way back, is there anything you wish to do during this little bit of travel that you have? You can see just on the edge of the horizon that the city of Dursk is coming into view. But you know it'll take you to about evening before you get there. So what would you wish to do?
I think Thalgrim would go out onto the deck. He's still not a fan of having his feet off the earth. You know, whether it's a job or not, it's still just unnerving for a dwarf to not be in contact with the ground. So at least he could look at it and be like,
True.
"Yep, it's still there." Um, but he's kind of pacing, just you know, eager for the trip to be over and back on solid ground.
Okay.
I'll go up on deck, and I will chit chat with Thalgrim about his brewing process and compare notes.
Right?
I think I will talk to Tiriana about maybe introducing ourselves to the other people that are on board, just because I don't want them to be unnerved, even though we only have like a day or so. It's going to be a little bit, but I would like for them to be at ease while they are traveling with us. Because
Sure.
I noticed the way they were looking at us earlier.
And they're not
Again,
like the looks you're getting aren't necessarily ones of disgust or
Yeah.
more of like the
just kind of
curiosity,
like
maybe.
that's different.
Yeah. Inquiring. they want to
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, they're more curious. It's like because you don't have any standout features that make people go, "Oh my, that's just no terrible, don't like that." It's just it's an elf, but she has wings.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's
I know.
different, but it's not it's not way off the wall or.
And then I know that not a lot of people are fans of dark elves. So I want them to get to know Tiriana and how an Eladrin elf and a dark elf have decided to travel across together.
Sure. And the more that you talk to the other travelers, the more at ease they become. They realize, okay, so it's just a skin coloring thing, rather than completely going down the tangent of that must be a this type of person. It's okay, so it's another shade. All right, because if you don't make the effort yourself, they don't get to see that just because a color is a little more prevalent in one person, it doesn't make them any different than anybody else. And so by
Absolutely.
going out and talking to them, you said a lot. You can tell you're kind of putting a lot more people at ease.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I want my peeps to be at ease. Don't feel strange around me. Can I go and stare at Thalgrim while he's sitting there brewing and cooking, just in wonderment?
Well, you probably won't be brewing on the ship.
They were
because
just
he's working.
discussing.
But you can definitely overhear Barry and Thalgrim talking about their different processes,
Mm-hmm.
what their preferred drink to brew is, and
Yep. fermenting hops, grains, all that good stuff.
Yep. Oh, yeah. So the two of you see these two very different elves walking towards you, and can tell that they're taking an interest in your conversation.
And
I'll wave them in. Like I'll just be like, oh.
Oh, hang on.
And if I have any of my personal brew left, I don't know how much I'm starting with. I'll start sharing it.
Thalgrim has been, observing, watching how they interact. Just his nature is, watch, see how people are, judge based on how they act towards others, and then, open up himself a little bit. So by this time, he knows that they're good-hearted folk, and just smiles and nods and, "Ugh, come to enjoy the fresh air.
It's very dry,
I
but I like it. It is
it,
way better than where I have been stuck at for the last so many years.
uh,
And you can
remind
see Barry's just sweating, but like, even though he's definitely hot, he's liking the heat.
right? Thalgrim, it reminds me a wee bit of home. It's dry, but of course, back at home, I have icicles on my beard by now, but I can get used to the warmth. It's nice on older bones.
When you say icicles on the beard, like he feels like his stubble, like recalling a memory of icicles being on his beard. And like he like narrows his eyes and he knows.
Hmm.
I'm not sure I want to relive that. I'll stay in the warmth.
Right?
As we begin to as we're approaching, and I just kind of look up and like yeah, it's warmer. Definitely much brighter here. um I'm used to a little bit more darker surroundings.
Thalgrim chuckles. Aye,
Oh,
that you would.
I've read about that. That sucks. But glad you're here nonetheless.
Definitely nice to do a little bit more traveling.
I mean, I can't really say anything just because, in the forest, my home, I mean, we're kind of bare to all elements depending on the season. So, springtime would be the best season. Frost would just not be. Many horrible times were during the frost.
Can't imagine the frost would be pleasant on your wings.
No, they ache.
So those wings are pretty cool. Like, are they like, is that like an illusion or is that fully like, are you able to like fly around us?
I thought he was gonna go, are those natural?
I was about to say, yeah, I made them all by my. I was gonna say, oh yeah, I made them all by myself.
It's just like, are those? And I went, don't say natural. Don't say natural.
I can fly. They're about 15 feet in length when I do fly, so a big area is needed at that time. But they are fully functional wings. Would you like to touch my wings?
Oh god.
Hi. Maybe after like a couple more drinks. I definitely don't want to be flying high. I don't mind being on the ship, but getting a little too high up. I think I'm with my friend here.
And Thalgrim's just kind of like, ay, ay, ay.
I mean, what I could do is I could kind of span them out a little bit, so not fully, span them out. But
Yeah.
then I turn around,
Not
I say you
full
can go ahead
extension.
and you can go ahead and
Mhm.
feel on it to see how it feels. If you would be comfortable, and if that would like spark your interest in there, you're more than welcome to.
I start to
They're
reach out, and I realize I'm the only one reaching, and I'm like, oh wait, no, I'm good.
they're
I
they're feathered,
appreciate
right?
the offer.
No,
Not feathered, no.
no, you.
Well, they're not
So
feathered. Okay.
as she extends her wings out, just a couple feet past either shoulder, you see that it's very much like a bat's wing. It's very
Mhm.
Ah,
leather-like skin, very thin. Does have a
Mhm.
few structural pieces that look like they might be a bone of some kind that makes it look very much like a bat's wing.
Okay. I mean, Thulgrim will be curious. I mean, he'll probably touch a little bit. Just it reminds him a lot of the mines and things like that back home when he was younger. Because there would be bats and things like that. And
Oh, yeah.
he always interested in things that could fly. He just never really wanted to himself.
And I would look at the other ladies upon us and be like, would either of you like to go ahead and feel on the leatheriness of my amazing wings?
Oh, well, I've already felt them.
Have you?
I have.
Okay. Sorry, it's been a long trip.
And
I am not unpackaging that conversation, and I just go to kind of
that is a whole different kind of can of worms there.
uh,
My Layla will
I think
gently
I
feel
read
your
about that in
wing.
one of those books.
Oh,
you do you, ladies. I'll stay over here.
What were you doing, my Layla?
She was gently feeling the wing.
Okay. It feels
oh,
very
it's
much like a
okay.
tough piece of leather.
Yeah.
Very thin. It's like it's thinner than um, any of the animals that you would have come across and potentially skinned. Because they would have thin. They would have like a fur layer and then the thin leather layer. So it's very different from any kind of animal that you would have come across. A bat is what you would have seen it most likely to be like, but it's almost like when she stretches it out that it's almost it's almost like it is so thin that you can almost see light through it, but it's solid and
Yeah.
you can feel the texture of it. It's like, okay, this is it's definitely sturdy. It's not going to be easy to uh, if you touch it, it's not going to fall apart. But it's very thin, but very um, it feels both delicate and tough all at the same time.
There's a bit of coarseness and translucent, but it's
Yeah.
kind of soft, right where in between where there's no bone supporting the larger parts of the wing. So it's kind of like a translucent, but not completely translucent. So there is some opaque there.
Yeah, translucent, not transparent. That's two different things.
Yeah.
Light goes through, but doesn't make it go where to go.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a really interesting experience. I appreciate you being kind of cool about it. Now I don't have to kind of focus on that. I'm Barry, by the way.
Valtheria, nice to meet you.
I'm Tiriana,
My
and
Layla.
I also take a minute after my Layla introduces herself, and I just kind of I stare for a moment. I'm like, I do have to say, my Layla, you are absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, thank you.
The amethyst is just beautiful.
It's
I, lo-
natural.
I,
I love it.
Purple is always a welcome color out in the Nightmare Lands.
Just for obvious, I am just drawn to, obviously, gemstones and crystals of any sort.
Oh, that's right. You're a witch. Sorry.
And I mean, Thalgrim would be, just enthralled. Is a dwarf that has, grown up in Stronghold, the reverence for, the things of the earth, gems, precious metals, iron, steel, and just can't fathom the fact that there is a living being that seems to be made of gem.
Thalgrim, I'll have you make a culture check.
Alrighty. Okay. Song Foundry dummy. There we go. Culture. Oh, come on
no.
now.
Starting out the campaign with a bang. Okay.
Oops.
Okay. So
With an 18 charisma.
I'm gonna take a little bit of a creative license here. Because that's impolite, you commit a breach of etiquette deeply offending someone or a group of individuals. Unfortunately, there's only one of these that you've ever seen. And apparently you don't remember a thing from what you learned growing up, and you ask my Layla if you can touch one of the crystals.
Oh,
Oh no.
but where?
I'm not going to specify where, just
Mhm.
because he is a male and therefore would not be immediately going to the most prevalent thing that's standing out. He's not going to go there, but the hair looks like it. There's some on the shoulders, on the arms.
Mhm.
But I will ask, Bree, do you remember what happens if somebody tries?
Not off the top of my
Okay.
head, but I know it's not good.
Yeah. So basically you reach your hand out, you just go, you essentially ask, can I touch one? But before you finish the sentence, you're already reaching.
Mhm.
And my Layla takes a step back, and you gather that Zaristes are very particular about their gems, about
Mhm.
the stones covering their body. And boy, with a natural one, yeah, you would essentially think that it's just like asking, like Viltheria and the wings, that she wouldn't have a problem with it. However, Mylila takes that step back, and you just get this immediate sense of, I think I just screwed up.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like
he would immediately pull his hand back and just blush.
Yeah,
like
I didn't realize that was not what I was supposed to do.
I apologize.
Oh.
I did not know that would be uncomfortable. Forgive me for offending.
I forgive you.
I thank you, Les. I'm not normally that kind.
I'm guessing you haven't seen a Zaristi before you
No,
started working with me on the ship.
No,
I
they're
haven't.
especially up here. They're extremely uncommon.
I, I'll be honest. I never knew that your kind existed. I just enthralled, I guess, a little too much.
Kind of surprised since you're a dwarf. Don't you go in the mountains?
We'll have anybody except for my Layla that wants to can make a history check
or
a culture check, either one.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna stay away from culture.
Yeah, for right now, yeah, you're gonna. Nope, I'm not touching it.
Oh.
Okay, Barry got a 20 on the culture.
What can I say? I'm a man of culture.
Almost did it again.
Almost. If it had done that, I'm like, grab your physical dice for the love of.
Oh.
No, you're good. You're good. Tiriana with an 11.
You said culture or history?
Culture or history, yep. Whichever one you feel like. Because it doesn't make sense for the person who's being thought of at the moment to roll a history of her own people. Oh,
I
you're
don't
good.
think that was right.
No, you probably do have them, and that's fine. So for those of you that have history, you know, or at least remember, yeah, both of you would have gotten this one. Giltheri and Thogrim, you kind of recall that the Zaristis are not completely gemstone. The shards that come off of the skin are almost like quartz, but colored. There's no value to them outside of the Zaristi people. So if you tried to pass one off as an amethyst, you would basically be looked at as though you were trying to sell stolen or fake goods, because it's like it's clear glass to them. To a gemologist, to anybody that works in jewel crafting, it has no value.
Okay.
They were created by these. Essentially, the gods breathed life into the earth itself, and where there was a collection of specific minerals, stone, and all kinds of different things that went into it, they came to life. And so they're basically like a living, breathing breath of the gods.
Okay.
So where they came from, it didn't matter what kind of gem they took over. There are, I believe there's, excuse me, hold on. Sorry about that. I want to say there's 10 that all look like different gemstones, but again, they're not actually gemstone, and they have a natural affinity to certain elements. For Barry and Tiriana, Tiriana would understand that the Zaristi people, on rare occasion, have given a piece of their gemstones off of their body. They can willingly take a piece and break it off. It's almost like going, oh, I've got this extra bulb of skin, and they can just pull it off. It doesn't hurt them. It doesn't, affect anything other than it is something that they're capable of doing. What
like Gimli asking for Galadriel's hair.
Yeah, it's like, sure, no problem. Click, here you go. What Barry understands and remembers is that the Zaristi people only give out and allow to touch their crystals to people of high value to them. They've earned a place in that person or in their culture of high reverence, and they will often make a gift of taking one of their shards off and crafting something with it, or just saying "remember me" and handing them um, a, it's essentially handing them a piece of themselves. So Barry especially would see Thalgrim reaching out to touch without being offered to do so, and kind of be taken aback, especially knowing they don't, if you're helping them up, that's one thing, but you don't make an active effort to touch the gemstones themselves because they are sacred to them. And
I like to think that
but that's where
Barry had
Thalgrim
a
went,
moment.
oops.
Yep.
I'd like to think Barry had a moment to stop Thalgrim, but then just didn't. It was like, oh, I've never actually seen someone reach for these. Let's see what happens.
And
And
Mylela
it
taking
may
that
have
step
just
back
happened
was,
too quick that he registered like, oh, wait a minute.
yeah. Mylela's worked with you for a while, so this is kind of like the first time where the three of you, while having been on this detail for the last few months, this is the first time where the three of you have actually started to converse with each other. So you haven't really had a chance to interact with one, with a Zaristi. So it wasn't, she's not taking it as a severe slight, although it was like, it's kind of like walking up to somebody, brushing brushing your fingertips through their hair and then asking permission. It's just kind of like, what are you doing?
Yep.
So, but it's the reverse. She sees you kind of reaching towards, like the arm or on top of the shoulder, and just kind of takes that step back, like, what are you doing? And you register that of,
yep.
Oh,
that immediately, oh, what did I do?
I crossed a line and I don't know, and you rack your brain trying to think of what line did I cross, and you literally draw a blank before Barry goes, yeah, that's a no-no in their culture. They will offer, and kind of gives you the very, very, probably not even the nickel tour, the penny tour of,
right.
Yeah, you don't, if they want you to touch them, touch their gemstones, they'll let you know. Otherwise, don't bother. You just,
right.
Okay, that's the line I
I
crossed.
tell you what. I tell you what, my new friend. If you want to touch my hair, you can touch my hair. I got
I'll
you. But I wouldn't.
pass,
I wouldn't
guess
touch
there.
her.
And you
I
realize the
wouldn't
only hair
afford
that he has is on his face, not his head.
Yeah.
And you're like, I got a little bit closer than I thought it was going to be.
And then being a dwarf, it's like, why would I touch another man's beard? That's like fighting words.
But
if we're getting into social faux pas.
right, yeah. But Mylela, you have this interaction. You've made it clear that if you wanted somebody to find out what it's like to touch one of the shards on you, you will offer, and you've made it clear that that's how it's going to work. Don't try that without my permission again. You're not angry. You're just kind of like, boy, you really don't know, do you?
Oh, she's not angry. She's disappointed. That's even worse.
Ah.
Can be.
Also, during all of this, while everyone else is kind of talking amongst themselves, they kind of hear me kind of muffling and like muffled talking to myself, or at least they think I'm talking to myself.
Oh.
Okay. So what do you say? And then I'll see what anybody else does.
I'm
Do you
just
say
like,
it? Well, I guess the
no.
first question is, do you say it under your breath, quietly? Are you talking, like in a whisper, or are you just talking very quietly? Or are you muttering? How are you doing it?
I'm talking very like trying to be as quietly as possible so that no one really notices, but with everyone I know still trying to kind of gauge everyone and their interaction, I kind of have a sense that someone might catch me talking,
Okay.
but I am trying to be as quiet as possible.
Okay. So before you say what you're saying,
Mhm.
we'll have everybody else make perception checks.
Okay, I was just about to say something like that too.
Rolling away from the computer desk at the moment, but
Okay.
that is a 15.
Okay. Okay. Barry, you're the only one that hears it. So go ahead. What do you say?
Like, no,
Oh,
not right now. And no, they do not need to know about you.
Barry, you kind of look
Hush.
around and you realize
I take a
nobody's
moment.
talking to her, but she's having a conversation.
I look down at my flask to make sure, like, what? And I take a swig, and I'm like, so, what you're saying?
Um,
Everything good?
I'm sorry. Yeah, everything's good, but it's just, a little sometimes annoyance that kind of, I would say, keeps me and Valtheria company on occasion, but I'm really the only one who can hear him. I'm haunted. I have a spirit who follows me, and
Is
he
that
just
like
wants.
a imaginary friend?
Uh,
Well, then Falgrim kind of rubs his face. Like a almost like shamanism. There are some dwarves that can do it. It's a form of shamanism. I don't know if it is with her, but it's something that I've seen among my people.
Oh,
Like,
um.
I think I've heard about it. I just
hold on just a second. Mylela,
all right,
Okay.
why
fine.
don't you roll a perception check instead of a persuasion check? Those are two
Uh,
completely different stats.
Oh,
oh,
fine.
yeah.
I rolled.
Yeah, well, that one's charisma based. It's like, nope, this is just whether or not you can hear it. I just noticed it. It's like, oh, that's different. Not a
That
whole
much
lot better.
better.
Okay, fine. I just figured I'd at least give you the chance. Carry on.
So you have a friend.
um.
It is a friend, right?
He is a friendly, yes.
Okay, he's a friend. Okay.
Well, he's kind of thrust himself upon me as a friend.
Oh,
Um,
Yeah,
Russ,
phrasing.
like I've read about that in books.
oh gosh. So I with where I'm from in Nikippus, I and with being a witch, I was taught by my caretaker to speak to the dead and um typically help them to, settle anything that they need to settle and hopefully get them to, kind of go at ease and, cross
So are we
over and
talking
be
like
good. But he
that's a
you,
lot?
got attached.
you normally help them move along to the next life.
Yes.
I like a spirit guide.
Respectable.
Yes. And well, he
He just don't want to leave.
he don't want to go anywhere. He he keeps telling me he wants me to tell you about him and his main crowning achievement. Oh, um, but his name. Oh my gosh, why are you making me do this right now? We just met these people.
I
And
kind of take
you
a look and I'm like, I'm a bit of a guide when it comes to spirits myself, and I open up my flask and I take a swig.
He guides the spirits from his
Down my
flask.
throat.
I can understand why you drink. Your sense of humor, though. Hey, drink
It
some
grows on
more.
you.
There are times where I feel like I should drink more.
Do
But
you like him following you around?
he I don't mind it, but sometimes he can be a little annoying. See, he's a very proud, he was a gnome barbarian. His name is Nolvik. He used to be part of an adventuring group, and he kind of his spirit got very lonely, so that's why he kind of just attached himself to me. Um,
And
he
that's why
kind
he
of
wants to
missed.
be remembered.
Well, I mean, yes, but what he fails to tell anyone that can actually hear him speak. Do you really want me to tell them the whole story?
And you hear him go, "Not right now. But eventually, yes."
Okay. Okay. But yeah. He he just, sometimes he stays quiet, but sometimes he likes to interject, especially when we meet new people, cuz he likes people to know about him.
I say no more. I've grown amongst warriors. I've been trained by them. I've trained many. And most, and it may have something to do with them being of the male variety, tend to embellish things a bit. And we'll leave it at that.
I completely get that, honestly.
And you just hear in your ear, "I'm not embellishing. What's he know?"
Oh. Oh. I know everything because you've told me everything.
"Well, I'm not embellishing." And you look over and, he's standing off to the side of Viltheria. And he just, like, crosses his arms and sets himself. Like, "I'm not embellishing."
Go ahead, pout all you want, Nolgrim.
It's hilarious.
I
I
mean,
love it.
Nolvik.
I am
I
trying
didn't
to
know he was
guess
named the
what
same as the dwarf.
here.
But I noticed that she's looking at me, or is she? And my face is like,
Yeah, with your 18, you notice that her eyes are just off of your eyes. She's looking past
yeah,
you. Like, you
yeah.
don't
I'm like,
hear what she's saying exactly, but it's like, she's looking at me. Oh, no, she's not. She's looking past me.
yeah. I'm
And every
like,
once in a while, you just kind of turn your head back and look, and nope, still nobody there.
Like, because he has only made himself present a couple of times while in the presence of Valtheria, so.
Right. And that's where, she looked for him. Nope, not this time. Okay.
is he there? And I just wave my hand in front of her, like, hello, hello.
Yes, yes, he's pouting to the side, like near you, but like towards the side of you.
And then I want to move one step to the right, away from, sidestep over, just off to the right a little bit there.
That's hilarious.
Just, if you need to look at him, I'll move out of the way so it doesn't creep me out.
I can see him going, standing behind her, just to annoy you.
Oh my god. Just look at everybody like, why is everybody looking at me?
Tiriana, Viltheria kind of takes that half step so you can get a clearer view, and he notices it and shifts right behind her, and just you see him just kind of do the sticks his tongue out at her.
No.
And I just give him this like look of like Novik.
And he pops out of existence. Just like, okay, he's done for now.
For fuck's sakes.
Are we a bit like children sometimes, aren't they?
They really are.
I believe me, I trained recruits. Oh, lassie.
Oh, if he was a barbarian, though, does he ever have temper tantrums?
Oh my god, unbelievably.
I get it.
All you hear is, I do not.
Mm.
He doesn't pop into existence to say it. He just whispered in your ear, like, I do not. Like, shish.
I just shake my head and wave my hand away from my ear.
So, as you guys are having this conversation, the two suns are setting as much as the second one can. The larger one is just getting to the horizon, while the second one is still and is perpetually at this time of year still mostly up in the sky. It doesn't really set. There's not really pitch black darkness at this time of year, and that comes from the unique orbit that the planet has that actually passes between two suns. It kind of does like an infinity symbol orbit. So at this time of year, you're passing between it, so it stays warm. Even when the second sun fully sets, it's still 80s, 90s at night.
Oh,
Mainly because there's not a whole lot of shade to be found out in the desert. But you're making your way closer to town. The city is coming into view, and the sand ship starts to do its wide sweep out around, and the three of you that have been living in the city for the last few months know that the reason for this is so that they can essentially bring the sand ship around the side of a expansive gorge that actually separates the Nightmare Firelands from Dursk itself. There's a large bridge that crosses the expanse, but it's a form of natural defense that the only way that you're getting into the city is by going over this bridge, because crossing it, you're not making that jump. And the sand ship begins to pull in, and I will have everybody make perception checks.
oh my god, I can't. Oh,
Oh, yeah. You're still kind of shook by the thought of a deceased individual being directly behind you, and you can't quite tell if he's still there or not. Tiriana and Thogrim, you both look over the side that's on the opposite side of the city. So the city is on your right, and the desert itself is out on the left. And there's a large hill, large sand dune that has built up about 100 feet away as the ship pulls in to its docking station. And the two of you notice that 5 individuals are starting to creep forward and more or less try to rush the ship.
Dahlgren, if he sees this, right?
Yes.
So he's going to, put his shield on his forearm. His Burgos will be, at his side, but in a practiced grip, and just look at him very sternly. Like, I see you. I know what you're going to try. For your own health, be elsewhere.
And they're far enough away they can't hear you. Oh boy, that is
Mhm.
way too
That-
dark.
That's what he's trying to convey with his look.
I look at Thalgrim and I'm like, what is he staring at? What you staring at? And I kind of look over. I'm like, oh, and I'm like, oh, that's going to be fun. And I stay in a semi-relaxed stance, but I'm watching them.
Okay. So you step off the ship and the 5 of you start making your way towards the bridge. The Thalgrim, Barry, and Malela kind of leading the way to usher the people, and you're kind of ushering them as quickly as you can because you're gathering that something is going to try to happen. So we will switch to the new place, which is the eastern gate of Dursk.
Nice. Now I'm getting Did You Know nonstop.
Yes.
I like these. That's a nice touch.
Mm-hmm. It was really cool. I like that.
Got this thing set the right way. Oh. Right. So I will have everybody roll initiative. Nope, I gotta off.
Oh.
There we go.
Woohoo! Nice roll.
I am hyped.
Oh.
Yeah, not so much.
Yeah.
Oh, you're just doing that menacing stare.
Exactly.
Like you didn't want to go first.
No. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Are we missing
Wait,
somebody
didn't
in
I roll?
initiative?
Did it not go?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Got it.
Ooh, mystery. Was it good? Was it bad?
She got an 18.
Nice.
Sorry, I clicked the button. I thought it went. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good. So, ooh, boy. So, from the bridge, you see the majority of them are kind of rushing towards the bridge. I'm going to put down just a random. We're going to put down just a couple of these as individuals that you're helping usher across the bridge. So first up is one of them. So let's see. Okay. So he's going to sprint forward up here and well, he's going to take a shot at it. So, Thalgrim, you see one of them kind of rush forward, and he rears back with something in his hand and goes to throw it at you.
Alrighty.
Nope. And so he throws, and you see a dagger land at your feet, off to about 5 feet off to your side. You're like, that was terrible. Terrible throw. Like, what was the point of even bothering to throw that?
Right.
Yeah, with a 7, he wasn't going to hit you.
Nope.
Next up, JD or Barry, you're up.
All right. Would I be able to pick up that dagger along my way and throw it in the same turn?
Not in the same turn, no, because you'd have to locate it and then go pick it up because it was thrown off to the side of Thalgrim. So, and it's a pile of sand. So, with his batter throw, you could look for it and try to grab it and have it for future use, but
going to use Step of the Wind.
okay.
I don't know how many exertion points I get. Is one thing I don't have set up yet.
It should automatically be in your, yeah, it's in your maneuvers tab.
Maneuvers.
Looks like a fist in your features.
Oh, okay, I see it now. Cool. I'm going to use Step of the Wind to take the dash action so I can get close.
Okay.
And then I'm going to take a.
Don't forget to tag the feature that you're using. Okay, there we go.
Target.
Yep, long step. Yep, there we go.
Yeah, I'm going to go at him with a punch.
Okay.
I think that's all I can do this turn.
Okay. Yep. So you go to and throw a punch, and he dodges off to the side a little bit, and you miss. Yeah, he kind of sees it coming a little bit, and even though it's kind of dark out, he guesses that this is where you're gonna go, but more than likely he probably set you up for the next one. That ends your turn. He's going to step forward. And you see another one step forward. I don't want that. Stop it. And
Now that I'm closer, do these people just look normal, or do they look like they're uniformed?
No, they're pretty much. You see them kind of wearing, a dark hood, but they're, on a cloak, but their armor is kind of shoddy. You're guessing they're not much. There's not much to them. Probably a bandit of some kind. And he reaches out and tries to grab onto your arm. And that is a 21 to hit. I'm guessing that hits.
Yep, that's correct.
Okay. You take 14 points of necrotic damage as he seemingly touches you with an extremely painful grip. And you start almost convulsing with how much pain it racks through you just by him touching you. But that's his turn.
All right, you said 14.
14, yes.
I don't know if there's something you can put on there, but Thalgrim has a 10-foot aura as command presence.
I wonder if it. Well,
nothing we need to do right now. I mean,
yeah, when
I
it
can
gets to your
remember it
turn, just
easy
go
enough.
ahead and hit the roll and see if it gives you an option to place a place an effect or anything.
Will do.
And if it doesn't, then that's something I can figure out, because I'm pretty sure if you activate it, it would just be basically you generate a like a pulsing light kind of thing and just put it on your token, and I can fix that as I need to. Next up is Viltheria.
Woohoo! I need to get close to Barry. I need to get close to Barry. Am I able to get as close? Can I even move?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, It's just a drag, and it's.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
And see, I haven't played this tabletop game.
Essentially, all you have to do is grab onto your token and pull, and it will show you how how far it is, and then you just go up to your movement speed and let go, and it'll move it.
Oh wait, I really wish I had a second monitor because that'd be fabulous.
It does help.
Oh boy.
I know.
I have 3. It really helps in these situations.
Yes, it does.
Okay. I say it doesn't even tell. This is okay. I should be able to reach him from here. Is there a different type of way I can?
Yeah, if you need to measure, you can use the ruler on the left-hand side.
Okay, yeah, I can reach him.
You can do that, and then you can check to see how far. But I'm guessing it's closer than 30 feet, so.
It has to be within like 30 feet, I guess.
Yeah, you're definitely within 30.
Yeah. Can I want to use cauterize. Oops. On Barry. I'm trying to remember how to do all of it.
Is it a spell?
It's a spell.
Okay. So you go to your spells, you find the one you want to do, and then you click the icon because it will change to a die, and then you do that.
Okay. I want to do healing damage. Apply healing.
Yep. So, oh, did it roll? Oh, it did. Ouch. Okay.
Yeah.
So you deal 1 more point of damage to Barry. Because it does 2d4, and basically this flame shoots out, hits Barry's wound. She's trying to close the wound, and it deals 7 points of damage. Then it ends all the ongoing damage that was going, which wasn't any, and heals him for 2d8 hit points, but only did 6. So it ended up doing 1 extra point of damage to him and not helping at all.
Oh, good.
There's a moment where I just feel like they're behind us, and then I feel the healing magic, and I'm like, "Ah, she tried.
Yeah, she tried. That hurt."
Yep.
And just kind of a thumbs up, but kind of turns it halfway to sideways, like, thanks for the help, but
it's a loose
it didn't
thumb.
help.
It's not a solid thumb. It's like a half-ass thumb. Like, oh,
Yeah.
appreciate you. Thank you.
Yep.
Tried.
Oh yeah, that's good. It's just he's like, not quite, almost,
Just
but
be
not
thankful.
quite.
People care.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yep, those lovely ones. It's like, but it's a 2nd level spell. It does have a drawback though.
That is a pretty cool spell.
Yeah, it is. I like that one. Anything as a bonus action? I don't know if you have anything else.
I don't. I'm trying to sit here and think of something. I don't. I.
So the answer is probably not.
Probably not.
Yeah.
I mean, oh, I do have. I mean, I can use a cantrip. I don't know what that's gonna do for me, but
Do you have one that's a bonus action that can do something?
No.
In Foundry,
I mean, it can.
In Foundry, you can filter on each section, like features and spells. You can filter just to see the bonus actions.
Yep, you can hit the the little funnel, and like bonus
Oh,
action
okay.
only.
Right
And,
next to the search bar.
Yep.
Okay.
And maybe find
No,
something.
that's all I have.
Okay.
All I have is cauterize. Son of a bitch. I was open. Oh,
Oh, you want those open? There you go.
I mean, no. I'm afraid of doing anything else.
It's fine.
No, you're
I
good.
don't want to kill him
Like-
off.
No, you didn't.
You're good.
And
And even,
I
like, let's say if you did, it's fine. Like, explore
I
the
mean,
Not
character.
on day one.
We have someone who can speak to dead people, so it's cool.
Speaking and reviving are two completely different things. You're like, well, I guess you're dead now. Now we can
You
talk.
don't want to die on day one.
Okay, so he's going to step forward. So another one of them kind of charges forward, and he's going to attempt to throw a dagger at Viltheria. Probably won't go well, but hey, we'll see. Oh, maybe it will. That is an 18 to hit. And I believe that hits Viltheria. Yep, 14. So you take 5 points of piercing damage as a dagger gets thrown and kind of sticks in your side a little bit. Not real deep, just a okay. He could throw. The other one didn't have aim. That one does. Next up is my Layla.
Okay. I shouldn't have to move. Nope. Okay. I'm gonna shoot the most recent one that moved forward with my short bow.
Okay. Yeah, that hits.
Nice.
And max damage.
Yeah, it is. Wow. Okay, so all right. So you fire and it hits him in one of the shoulders that you saw him throw the dagger with, and he just kind of rocks his arm back and realizes that there's somebody that's got just as good an aim as his buddy. Only she's further away, and kind of his eyes get wide for a second, like he's thinking, "There's a person made of gems," and it's like, yeah, gems can be deadly. Next up is the guards, or not the guards, the civilians, and they kind of rush up. And we'll just put this one right behind.
Are they running away?
No, they're running into the city. They're not there to fight. These are just civilians that you've escorted off the ship, and they're just running because they don't know where else to go except for where they're trying to get to, which is in the city, and figure maybe the city guards will protect them if they come in. Let's see. Another one of them steps forward, so kind of blocks off his buddy. And let's see, what's the range of 60 foot? Okay. Oh, here we go. You see him reach out and point towards you and just say, "Drop." And he casts command. And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. My Layla.
Ew.
So you hear the word drop and you drop your short bow.
Okay.
And you get you drop and, huh? And you let go and just went, oh, great. Now I gotta pick it back up. Last one is stepping forward, and he's going to throw a dagger. This one is, let's see. He's going to throw a dagger at Valtheria. 10. So he goes to throw it at you, and you just kind of, and Valtheria just kind of turns her head and watches the dagger go by and clatter on the ground, hit into the sand, bury most of the way in, and your good news is you can't have that back. And he kind of has this grin on his face of, uh-oh. It goes from happy to, oh no, I think I just made her mad. Thalgrim.
Alrighty. See what we got here. Okay. He's going to move. And he can get to there. Yeah.
You just kind of hop over
Right.
the sides of the of the bridge. It's the low end, so it's for you. It's just about mid thigh for you. Anybody else just kind of
Right.
steps right over it, no problem. Just short legs.
Right. So he is going to activate lean into it as one of his adamant mountain
Oh, good.
abilities.
The one directly in front of you.
Yep.
Okay.
So he gets a melee weapon attack.
Okay.
This one here. Let's see. Oh gosh. And there we go. Ooh, there we go.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Yeah. So he'll be using it as an axe, of course.
Right.
And I will have him do his damage there. Let's see here. He's attacking that one. What damage? There we go. Good question. Where is his damage? Huh. Trying to do his damage here. Interesting.
Yeah, it didn't select a damage type.
No, it's kind of strange.
Oh,
No.
I'll bet you I know what it was.
Try something here.
Oh, yep, because when you do the roll at the bottom, it doesn't have either damage roll selected, so you have to pick one. So, are you swinging it one-handed or two-handed?
One-handed. I'll make the roll just switch so it gets the damage in there.
Okay. Well, look at it. Rolled the exact same attack.
Nice.
There you go. So 7 damage, and he needs to make a DC 13 strength saving throw.
Wow.
Yeah, they're not very strong.
Weakly.
Okay.
So what happens when? No, until the start of your next turn, when you hit it, it is knocked prone.
Yep, he is knocked prone.
Nice.
Uh-huh. And let's see. It's a bonus action.
I hate that this thing does not go behind or go over certain things. So he's now prone.
Right?
So all melee attacks against him have advantage.
And bonus action, he is going to use a rallying surge
Okay.
on JD's character. Can't remember his name all of a sudden.
Barry.
Alrighty. And that is 3 plus level.
6
Barry.
points.
So
Of
6 points of damage. Or 6 points of healing, sorry.
I was going to say, I think I only have
More
6.
damage.
yeah.
Nice.
6 more damage.
Appreciate that.
Ow. Why'd you make it worse? I'm rallying you. Nope, not rallying me. You got what, 12 hit points now?
Yeah, that would, if that was damage, that would have taken me down.
He had 6 left.
Oh
Oh
Yeah,
no.
he do 6 damage. Down. Ow. All right.
And
Next up
see what
is
he can do.
Tiriana.
All right, so I'm gonna move. Hold on. Let me do this. Just kind of.
I say, don't go over the black. That's the gorge.
No. Yeah.
That's the fast way down, but it's also the long way down.
Like,
Right?
why is this not letting me move? Like it will. Like the map is like kind of.
Oh, sorry. I didn't
Yeah.
mean to click that. My finger twitched.
Very good. The gray is off the map, essentially.
Well, yeah, but like, hold on. Let me. Because the map was off-centered for me, and it wouldn't let me kind of move it back.
If you right-click and hold it, you can move the map however you want. You can also mouse wheel and scroll to zoom out.
Okay. And now, shit. One moment, technical difficulties. Fucking hell.
It happens.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
I gotta get back in, because it's being a fucking...
Huh.
Oh, God!
Sound alert.
Yep. Ethan making himself known. Hello, Ethan.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
why is it-
There we go. That's better.
Why is this
Yoink.
not...
I just stole the booty.
Son of a
Damn.
bitch.
It's slow mode, Ethan. You can only do it once every minute. You can chat all you want. You just can't do commands more than once a minute.
I can only chat every 30 seconds.
Yeah, like 30 seconds.
So it's not all you want.
Okay, there we go. Now I can see a bit more of the map. Yay!
There we go.
So I'm gonna I'm gonna move over this way,
Okay.
and then
You've already used a lot of your movement. So
yeah.
you gotta go
so
back
we-
2 squares.
Okay, so
There you go.
I'll stay right here then.
Yep.
Okay. So considering the fact that, my lovely, lovely feature, I don't have to spend shit to do this. I'm gonna, Eldritch Ray, targeting this guy. Wait.
Well, you do have to use something, but it counts as an
Yeah.
action or a bonus action, but it's
Well,
doesn't
yeah,
cost
it's
a
an
spell.
action, but it doesn't cost a spell slot, yeah.
Right.
Or a cantrip spot. So select target would be this guy. And then I'm going to Eldritch Ray. Just click the die.
Ooh.
Which one were you targeting?
The one that's kind of blocking the two that are
Okay.
already injured.
The one in the corner here.
Yeah.
So he takes 2 points of force damage. Not a lot, but hey, it's something. All right. Anything else?
And then let's see. I don't have no. That's not. No, nothing right now.
Okay. So you see this ray of purplish energies lash out at him, hitting him in the shoulder, and he kind of just and looks to you like, "Oh, that was, I don't know who that's a bad idea for," because he's realized while some of them have capabilities of using magic, apparently so do you, and they were hoping to not. He's going to, the one in front of Barry is going to make a dagger attack and see if he can hit him with that. Doubt it, but
I was going to say, don't say doubt it.
Oh no, it was a good thing I said doubt it, because he goes to stab. He goes to stab you with it, and you raise your arm to deflect. Hoping to maybe, only get cut on the arm or so, and the point hits you on the forearm, and apparently it was just enough force for him to drop the dagger, and you take no damage.
Oh, nice.
He rolled a natural 1 on his attack.
Oh.
Beautiful.
Oh, that's harsh.
Yeah, it's really rough. It's like, I've got a dagger. I don't even have a dagger now.
I can't use it.
So he threw one away and missed, and then tried to stab and dropped that one. So now he's kind of looking around like, uh-oh, now what do I do? It's your turn, Barry.
All right, I am going to attack him. Let's see. Going to throw a punch his way. He is still targeted, so let's
If
see.
you want, but before you make that attack, the one that's on the ground or is directly in front of Thalgrim is prone. You have advantage to hit him. You can still hit the
Oh,
one in
I
front of
will
you.
do
That's
that.
fine. It's just that one you have advantage to hit if you want to use that one. Do that one.
Nope, that is what I will do. Let's target that guy instead. And advantage.
Yep, that hits.
And
Oh.
then I'm going to use Fury of Blows to throw another kick at him.
Okay.
Jesus.
All the die.
Damn. Nice.
And then, let's see.
Yep, gets yeah, that's good. Because it's a
And
crit.
then I got,
So for
and I should have one more hit with Fury of Blows still, right? I don't
no, it did
know
both.
how to do this. Oh, it did both?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Because basically you roll one and you get 2 hits. So if you hit, you get to do both damage against the same creature.
Oh, gotcha. And then I will look to the guy in front of me, and I will just calmly say, "Follow your dagger, or you'll end up like him."
And you strike out, and a flurry of 1, 2, 3 hit the guy on the ground, and he is flat. He's flatlined.
What?
Just split. And he kind of looks to you, and doesn't know what to do. He's kind of stuck. He wants to do something, but doesn't know if he can at this point because his buddy just got pummeled into the sand and is now bleeding profusely into the sand, making it a nice dark color. You're not sure if it's blood or urine from the guy next to him. You're not sure. Next up is Vilthyria. So you see this
Okay.
older monk just pummel the guy, and Falgrim is blocking him, so you can't see him laying on the ground, but you are pretty sure you heard the air escape the guy's lungs as, punches and kicks went right into his gut.
I'm okay with that. Makes me happy, lady.
Hopefully
Alright,
that's
Go
one
home
less
and
guy we have to
change
worry.
your britches, boy.
Okay. I'm gonna go over to
before
Bear.
we do that, just so you guys know, when you do a critical hit, which is what just happened with the flurry of blows, and you notice it glow, it has a green color, which means you rolled a natural 20. The way I do damage, and the way that it's automatically set up so we don't have to worry about what you roll, how many dice, is instead of it being double the dice, we do maximum damage of whatever dice you would roll. So in his case it would be 2d4. And then you roll the dice on top of it. So it would be a d4. So it's maximized to 4. And then you roll an additional d4, whatever you roll on that, plus your dexterity modifier. So he got a 4 plus a 3 plus 3 on one hit, because the 4 was automatic.
Gotcha.
So, and then on his second one, he rolled the 4 was automatic, and then rolled another 4 on top of it.
That's pretty cool, actually.
Well, it's because that way, because I really don't like when somebody rolls a critical hit and then has a weapon attack that does, like an unarmed D4, and then they roll a 1. To me, that doesn't feel like a critical hit. Now, you crit and you get a 4 plus a 1 plus your dexterity, you're at least doing 8 damage. So at least it's something. I just feel it's a little more realistic. When you hit somebody as hard as you can and, get a hit like that, you should do more damage. So that's how critical hits work in my campaigns.
It makes a crit feel like a crit.
Makes it feel like a crit.
Exactly.
Because nothing's better than to be like, I rolled a natural 20. Great, rolled for damage. 1 damage. 1? The one that you almost missed but just barely hit just did 12. That's no fun. So we always make sure that, I make sure that there's a good amount of damage to at least start you off. So, Viltharia.
Okay.
I had to.
Sorry, I felt like I needed to explain how that worked because it was like, because you noticed, wow, that's a lot of dice. What happened? Like, well,
Now,
that's a
I'm
crit.
If we have to be in like touch distance, you want me right on top of them, correct?
Right next to him, yep.
Okay.
And if there's already somebody there, kind of can't be there. But you can go over to the left of Thalgrim. You can go there and hit the one in front of him. He's already been hit pretty hard.
Why you not moving, bruh?
In the left corner, do you have like the one box targeted? Like, do you have the right icon selected for select tokens?
Oh, it was on before. What the?
Yeah, if you do a
When you
measurement
target, you have to switch
and
it.
target, yeah, you have to switch.
Oh, okay.
And it's one of those things. The kinks will work itself out as we get going, because this is the first time you guys have actually done a combat. So no worries. That's the whole point.
15-foot cube. Okay. I think what I want to do is I want to use Thunder Wave to push. At least.
Remember, it goes in 360 degrees.
Oh, that's right. Never mind.
I won't remind you, 15 episodes from now. But I will do it on the first one, because it's like, remember, you don't want to make your buddies go flying either.
No, I don't.
It could make for a really cool story, though. So
could.
Kill off
Our
everybody.
mage yesterday fireballed half the party.
That's a good mage.
I didn't ask if it was going to hit my friends. I said I cast fireball. Fair enough.
Right? And the dwarf just went, why is my arse all of a sudden hot? What did you do?
Be thinking, it's a 5-foot square. Okay. Well, in this case, I want to use a cantrip.
There you go.
And I want to use holes. Target's 25 short range. Check. Do I want to use holes?
They are fist-shaped holes. So they're not like a 5-foot hole. It's like one every 6 inches. It's more suited for planting seeds rather than a damage.
All right, you know what? Let's do this then. I want to. Where's it at? I'm gonna take on. I guess I'll take on a wild shape.
Okay.
Since can't do giant eagle. I could do ape. Yeah. Do that.
Okay.
That's so long.
Oh yeah, the thing is crazy long. So you can, so you want to just use the ape? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna use ape because that's all I have right now. I don't have the giant eagle like I wanted, but that's okay. Silver touch. Okay. I think what I'm gonna have to do is let's just, I guess I'm gonna have to do unarmed and just I'm at a loss here. Like I want to be able to go over there and then just try to shove them off.
Giant ape. Yeah, it's a +8 to hit and deals 3d10 plus 5 bludgeoning damage.
Jesus Christ.
Ouch.
Yeah. And I don't know why, but for some reason it doesn't have them in here.
That's what I was about to say. I was like, I don't.
Which is weird. I'll make it because it's not gonna take that. It's not gonna be that hard to make. Oh.
Okay.
Wait a minute. That doesn't make any sense. So it's just an ape. Because the. Okay. Okay, so it's a fist is 1d4 plus 3. The giant ape is 3d10. Right. But ape's not even in here. Weird.
Check your 5e compendium.
Oh, maybe I am. I think I had the wrong. I think I had a filter.
Oh, okay.
Yep, there we go. Yep. I found it. It's here. Yep, it's in the monsters. I don't know if you can do that one. I'll pull it. So you're going to target the one in front of you, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we'll do that, and then we draw a fist. I'm not trying to modify, I'm trying to roll. Okay, fine. Import. Go to the actors tab. Found the ape. Now I can do what I want. Roll. 13.
Love you, Dad. Good night.
Night, 13 hits, and you do 6 damage. So you see this red-headed elf, her wings partially out, suddenly tuck them in, and her arms cross in front of her, and as she goes to bring her arms back out, you see her transform into an ape that is roughly the same size as she is, and just rears back and cold cocks the guy. And his eyes go wide, like, what is this? Punch right in the chest and just, ooh, okay. Who brought the monkey?
Oh, that's gonna leave a mark.
That's actually very good form.
Right?
So I'm going to configure ownership for this and put it as you are an owner. So now it should be in the actors directory, and you would have access to the ape.
Oh, yay.
So when I'll modify it. Put an actual image there, because for a lot of the wild shapes, they don't have images. I'll put one there, so that way you can at least use it. I'm still trying to figure out if I can find a way so that when you click wild shape, you get to pick one and it changes your token. That's kind of advanced, so we'll see if I can figure it out. If not, we'll just drag drop, that kind of thing. All right, so that's your turn. Because bonus action to shift, action to punch in the face, miss the face but hit chest, still effective. Okay. Now he was the one that did the command. Is that a... No, it's just a one-time use. Okay. He's got one more option, so he's gonna step over his buddy's and kind of stand straddling his buddy's body. And he's going to reach out and try to grab a hold of Thalgrim. We'll see how well that works out.
Shall we dance?
Yeah, well, we'll see how well it works. Okay. So he reaches out, and you see his hand having this almost black purplish energy, and he reaches out, and you just lift your weapon up and put it right in the way, and he grabs onto the weapon, and it kind of, instead of it touching you, it hits your weapon, which immediately disperses the energy, because he's like, I needed flesh. And he got a 7. So, oh no, and lost the spell. You don't know what he was trying to cast, but you're just like, here, hold this. Oh, is that not what you wanted? Oh well.
Guess what? The other end isn't going to be either.
I don't think he has anything. Oh, that's action. Yes, he definitely should have gone for a bigger post on that one. Oh well, too bad for him. My Layla. It would be a bonus action. No, it would be a free action for you to pick up your own weapon, because it's not like you have to dig for it. It's not like a dagger that got buried in the sand. It's a short bow, pretty easy to spot. So it'd be, and it wasn't flung away from you, so you literally just kind of reach down and grab onto it.
Okay, I'll pick it up. Can I hit any of them without hitting my friends?
Yeah,
from where I'm at?
that's kind of the point. The whole idea is, as long as you don't roll a 1, you don't have to roll on hitting them. So you'll either miss them and miss the person you're shooting at, or you will miss the person you're shooting at and potentially hit your friend if you roll a 1.
Okay, I'm going to try to shoot the one in the middle.
Okay. Middle, chicken little.
I think that hits.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean...
Oh, yeah, it does. Nice.
Damage, not that great, but doable.
Yeah.
I think I did that to the right person.
I had it targeted.
Yeah, but I didn't, so... Did you lose hit points or no? Or Thalgrim, did you? Yeah, you did.
I didn't.
Nope, Thalgrim did not. Okay.
Sorry. No, I didn't.
No. Okay. You're good.
Kind of muted.
There we go. It just, I didn't see his thing tick, so if it did, you got an extra
like
4 out of it.
It went down.
Huh?
The one that I hit, his damage or his hit points went down.
Twice or once?
I don't know.
Okay.
Once.
So I would say I didn't see it drop.
It was
So-
about the same as the one
Yeah.
to the left of it.
Yeah, it was, and that's where it was like, it should have been further away, so I didn't see it drop the first time. So if it did go a second time, you got free 4 bonus hit points that you did damage to. So, Thugrim, you're like, I am glad I'm short because that arrow just whizzed past my ear and stuck in the guy's chest, and he's like, oh, because he was the one that cast the command the first time, and oh man, he was really hoping she wasn't going to be able to find it in the darkness. But it's like, you told her to drop it. You didn't tell her to throw it. If she'd have thrown it,
Right?
she might have thrown it over the gorge. You said drop right at her feet, so reach down and grab it. And realized the error of his ways when the arrow is suddenly sticking out of his chest. The civilians just book it. They're like, we gotta get inside. The guards are like, more ushering the people in, and each one of them is basically 3 or 4 civilians that have just been going and going, so that they're running, because remember, each round is about 6 seconds, so one guy goes down in less than 6 seconds. 2 other guys are now bleeding profusely, and the guards are more worried about bringing in the civilians, ushering them through, waving them in. And you see one of the guards is getting ready, looks like he's trying to decide whether or not to call to shut the gates. He's not sure, but he's kind of, how well are you guys handling things? You can tell he recognizes most of you. And it's like, okay, well, they seem to be doing okay, and just kind of let them go.
Right?
They're good.
Darn it. I keep doing that. I forget that if I double click on the token, it pulls up their character sheet. If I double click on their icon on the combat tracker, it moves the whole thing. And I'm like, because it centers it. And I'm like, yeah, it's centered on the whole map, but there is a whole bunch of stuff to the right of the chat boxes that is on the screen. So, I mean, there's like 3 columns of stuff off to the side. And so when it's centered, the chat box is basically on the center. So when all of a sudden everything shifts, like, I gotta move it back. So let's see. Oh, now here's an interesting thought. Because
why is it when you think I get a headache?
Because I'm trying to determine how this would work, because the ape in front of him is a person, but it's also an ape. So
that's not terrifying or anything.
Right, and that's why I wonder if hold person would work.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it would, because it is a person, just an ability.
Like a polymorph wizard, same thing.
Yeah. I'm gonna have him roll does he know that? Nope, he doesn't. So he rolled a 1. I was giving him at least a basic, but if you roll a 1, you think that is an animal. So no hold person. Yeah. So his other option, because he's the spellcaster, is he reaches out, and I need Viltheria to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, give me a second. Sorry, I was eating.
You're good.
Let me know if I did this right. I don't know if I did that right.
Yep. No, that's a Constitution check. So you have to do the shield is the one that's the saving throw. So we'll negate that one. But you're at the right spot. You just did the circle. Do the one with the shield. That's the saving throw.
Okay. Well, there's. Oh, okay. I got you.
Okay. So you feel this this arcane energy kind of flash across your eyes, and for a split second, everything goes black. And everything around you kind of dulls. And then your vision returns, and the sounds of the battle have returned. And you just see him go, oh, knowing that the spell did not take hold. He hoped it didn't.
Hey.
This one, yeah, he's gonna try the same thing, but on Thalgrim. So let's see how well that works. So Constitution saving throw for Thalgrim.
Alrighty. Need to check something here real quick. That doesn't count as a charm or frighten, does it?
No.
Okay. I didn't think so, but
Yeah, I was looking on mine too.
there you go.
So same thing. Your eyes go black and everything goes, quiet for that split second, and then it all comes roaring back, and you just smile, and he goes, "That's what he felt." Uh-oh. And realizes this. He was really hoping you couldn't see anything, and you can see just fine. Thalgrim, your turn.
Alrighty then.
Poor guy. Both of them are like, yeah. Oh. So how's that magic working out for you? And they're like, well, it was working.
So he's going to attack the one in front of him.
Yeah.
Because duh.
Well, yeah. It's like you kind of have eyes set on that one. The one behind him is like, I got to get to him.
Kind of a sequence that I want to do here.
Sure.
Ooh, there we go.
Ooh.
Ooh. Ow.
Yep.
Posty.
Blech. So you hit him, and he just gets carved down, and he drops on top of his buddy. So they kind of now form like an X,
Right.
Like do not step here, but there's a body, laying over another body, and the guy that just tried to cast a spell on you just, oh no.
Okay. And battlefield commander. Allies within my commanding presence, when I reduce a creature to 0 hit points with a weapon attack, gain an expertise die on attack rolls until my next turn.
Yep.
And I also gain proficiency with combat participant choice, which I already knew that. So as my bonus action, I am going to mark this guy.
The one that just tried to. Yeah. So we select
and
her.
Whoa.
And
creatures
apply effect.
able to hear or see me gain an expertise die on attacks made against that creature. So they get expertise on anybody, but against him, they get a D6 instead of a D4.
There we go. Okay. So the only people that affects are the ape and Barry. because they're the only ones within your commanding presence. But
Right.
they both now have that effect, so it should pop up a D4. But if you go to hit the guy in front, poor guy.
And Mark 4 is within 30 feet. So
the what?
Mark Foe is within 30 feet.
Oh yeah. That guy I'm not worried about. They're I'm talking about the battlefield commander, the ones that get the bonus, the expertise die. It's only those two. That guy in front, he's within that.
No, Bree will get it, but from
how? Commanding presence is a
she'll get
10-foot radius.
Right. But the maneuver that he did, what the hell is it? What did I just do?
Is the battlefield commander, right?
He did battlefield commander, but I also did a
Mark Foe.
Where did it go? Yeah, Mark Foe.
Right. So a creature you can see within 30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I read it wrong. My bad.
Yeah. If they can see him, they can. But yeah, it's the battlefield commander is the one that is the
right
within your commanding presence.
Yep.
Which is only 10
and that's
feet.
where I goofed up. I was thinking they had to be within 30, just not him.
Nope.
My bad.
No worries. That's what I was like, what am I missing?
Right.
Which is why, I was the one that put all those, both of those in there. So just make sure you put them into the chat so I can see them.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
I keep forgetting you could click on those.
Yeah, you can just click the icon and it'll roll for it. I mean, it rolls, but it doesn't do anything unless, it gets activated.
Right.
Tiriana.
Yes, so I'm going to move a little bit more over to this direction. Oh, fuck. I'm going to move over here to get a little more of an angle.
Okay.
So that I'm not going towards my friends. So I am going to use, instead of Eldritch Ray, I'm going to do Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
But with that, I can do Invocation Agonizing Blast, which when I use Eldritch Blast, I deal extra damage equal to my spellcasting modifier. So I guess I will target the dumb shit here.
Okay. The one that's fighting an ape and realizing, why am I losing?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
It's an ape, and it's like, apparently he's smarter than you are.
So there's
it makes sense because it's a she.
That's true.
Eldritch Blast. And then I guess I click the invocation after that.
Yep. There we go.
And can't. All right, I hit the die. Why is it not hitting?
Do you have one targeted?
Yeah, I clicked on the one that's bloodied.
Yeah, the one that's bullseye. Did you use the bullseye or did you just do the highlight?
I used the bullseye.
Okay. Let me see.
There it goes. Now it's got the little yellow dots around them.
Yep.
For me, at least.
Right.
So I click Eldritch Blast first, right?
Yep. Oh, it might.
And it just pulls.
Okay. Just let's try that again with the invocation agonizing blast.
Okay.
And it's not.
Yeah, does it this?
Okay. Oh, because it's not in the. it's not in the spell list for you. It's an effect. Okay. So your spell casting modifier is that. So roll a d20 and do so click on the d20 there at the bottom of the chat and then add 7. So it should say d20 plus 7. Yep,
Ooh.
that hits. Okay, and extra damage equal to your spell casting ability modifier. So Eldritch Blast is a d10, so d10 plus 4. Nine points of damage. All right. So he, that same, same thing. When you do the, you don't have to worry about it because as long as it's Eldritch Ray counts as an Eldritch Blast, so you can just use the Eldritch Ray and then just add that to it. The 4.
I didn't know if it had to be specifically Eldritch Blast.
Usually, yeah, it does have to be specific, but apparently because you're witch, not warlock, it's not automatically calculated in. So, and we already know that the Eldritch Ray works.
Yeah,
so just use the ray because that's at least there, and we should be able to add damage to that.
Yeah, because right now I don't have Scythe or Whip.
Right.
Or Disturbance.
So just use the ray when you're doing Eldritch Blast because it's the same thing.
Okay.
I didn't know, so now we all know. So guy gets hit with the purplish black energy and he kind of freezes for a second and he's standing, but he's looking at the ape in front of him and glancing off to you and thinking at the same time, I wonder if I can just jump off the side here. Okay, well, he's got one option now. Because he's lost both his daggers. So
I was gonna say how much. I'm trying to think of how much movement I had that I used.
Each square is 5 feet.
So
and I think you moved 2, so you'd have 4 more.
Okay. I guess no, I'll just stay where I'm at.
Okay. Yeah. So
he was told to follow his daggers, like kind of cowered down.
He doesn't have the intelligence to think that's a good idea. So he's gonna try.
That's fair.
Yeah, we'll see how well this works. He reaches out towards you and kind of quick makes a fist. And Barry, go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh.
Yeah,
nice.
So you feel your body kind of tighten up and you just kind of shrug your shoulders and he just, oh.
I look at him and I just say, my secret is vodka. And I think it's my turn next, right?
It is.
And I go in for a punch, right as I say that.
Yep.
All right, let me target. and then I get a D4. Do I have to click the D4 expertise die, or will it automatically do it?
If it's not there, if it's not clicked, you
I
add
see
it.
it in the. Okay.
$12 just hits.
And then I'm going to go right into Fury of Blows.
Okay.
Do I get D4s on these as well?
Yep.
Or just my A?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's 11, 15 points of damage.
And I'm just like, you should have followed your dagger. Like, and then like throw an elbow in there, kick the knee.
Pummel him a few times, and he's still standing, but he looks extremely woozy at this point.
I'm about to go in for a headbutt, and then like I hesitate for a second, feeling bad, and then my next turn, I'll punch. That's my turn.
All right, Viltharia.
Okay. Honestly, I think the only thing I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna finish off the dude in front of me.
Yeah, that's fair. Punch him.
I still don't have my ape stuff on the actors tab open for me, and I wonder if that's because I don't know. I don't know.
You would just do it from the ape character sheet because you'd gain his abilities and his stats for attacks like that. You still have your intelligence, your wisdom, your charisma, but you have to use the ape stats for your attacks. So you just it should
it's
be.
not showing it.
It's not showing up at all.
No, not for me. It's not.
If you open the character sheet for the ape, it doesn't.
No, there's nothing in there for me at all.
The character sheet's not there?
Not for me, it's not.
Might be a permissions thing. Like for my
already-
tab under players, I can only see mine.
You already gave her permission. Though.
Ah, there we go. Now I can see it.
I don't know why it took it away.
Huh. That's
Yeah, because I
weird.
even opened the major NPCs. I was like, the ape is
Yeah,
not
it's
there.
not in there.
Okay, then you know what?
Yeah, the fist will probably take him out.
Right?
Go bananas.
Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna.
Wah, wah.
Just
Yeah.
gonna attack. Oh my god! He's barely.
So you ape rears back and hits him right across the jaw, and he just kind of does the whole and drops. Apes kind of pounds their chest. The one guy that's still hasn't been hit yet is going, I think I picked the wrong fight.
Yeah.
Oh, it attacks twice with this fist. Oh, that's kind of cool.
Oh no.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it has a multi attack on it. I don't think I want to do that. I can't. He's dead.
No, but you can step forward and do the
Step
next
forward
one.
and hit the next one.
And that one you have a 1d6, have an expertise of 1d6 to hit him.
Uh-huh.
Okay, you know what?
Yeah, poor guy.
I will. Let us do that.
What you get for trying to cast a spell on a dwarf?
Okay, I'm just gonna let me see. Oh, it doesn't really tell me what it is. That's what it says.
Yeah, you basically get you attack twice, so you get
Another
one more
attack.
fist attack.
Okay. You said D6?
Yeah, as an expertise.
Yeah, expertise die, yeah.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it'll make it hitting him a lot easier. Yeah, like you even needed it. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you rear back punch, and he's, oh, this is bad. Because now he realizes he's in it, and his avenue of escape just kind of left. But that ends your turn.
Yep, that ends my turn.
My Layla.
Okay, I'm gonna move here. And then I'm going to target the the guy with more health.
Okay.
And hit him with my elemental blast.
Okay.
And it has the damage wrong. It's supposed to be. Oh wait, never mind. Just kidding. I don't even see the damage on here, so never mind.
She said psych.
Oh, okay, I had the damage right.
Jeez.
Nice.
So you fire out this current of air, and it whips towards him, and it spins him and almost corkscrews him into the sand as he, perfectly fine 1 minute, definitely not okay the next.
Yay, I killed somebody.
The civilians continue on inside, and the guards are like kind of looking in, going, "Yeah, they're doing all right." Thalgrim,
Yeah, it's fine.
if they were worried because it's like 4 on 3, I don't know if this is, and then there were 3 of them drop, and I guess we're doing all right. They're fine. They're fine.
Yep.
Don't need to worry about them getting in the city. They won't even make it to the bridge.
And Thalgrim is going to attack. And that one right there first.
That's the only one left.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
yeah. For a second there, the
rest are
that
kind of
was
in
Oh,
bloody
that
pulp.
actually looked like one of them for a second on my screen.
Wow.
don't punch
I'm like,
that one.
nope.
That ape might get mad at you.
Yeah, right? 13 and 10 damage.
Yeah. So you just kind of reach across and swipe down with your Udagash and cleave him right across the chest, shoulder to hip, and he just drops.
Did I get a hit?
You did.
Oh, okay. It must have been while I was gone. No big deal. I just looked at my hit points. Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, you got hit once.
Okay.
He wanted to do more. It didn't do nearly as much as he wanted.
I don't doubt it.
Yay.
Oh. So the guards, kind of peek their head out, and you hear clapping from the people that entered into the city, and some of the people that have kind of gathered at the gates watching, just like, oh, wow. They didn't know what hit them.
No.
Other than a fucking ape.
Yeah.
Right?
They
You went
didn't
ape
realize
shit on that guy.
Yeah. They didn't realize that this particular sand ship was also transporting wild animals, apparently.
Right? Thalgrim will, salute the people with his Ugash and then kind of gesture to the rest of the group like, it was their battle.
Barry will pull out his flask and be like, "Fuck, they got a good hit on me," and take a drink.
I really definitely want to get out of ape form. So
Yep. And you can do that. You can
that's
stay
the
in it
thing
up
now.
to 3 hours, or you can take, basically you just choose to say, nope, no longer an ape.
No longer an ape, but I would like to run over and apologize to Barry for burning him earlier. But then I also want to cure his wounds.
Okay.
I appreciate that.
Bourbon, stop.
Are you using
second.
a spell?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we just roll?
Yep.
Okay. Mm-mm-mm.
Okay, that's not bad. That's 11 points of healing.
There you
Yeah.
go.
So 11 points to Barry.
That does
A lot more than, like, that's the better way to heal.
How are you looking, Barry?
I, on a scale to 1 to 24, I'm at a 23.
Okay, you're good then.
Oh, okay, nice.
Tis
No,
but a scratch.
A scratch.
It is literally a scratch at this point. You know, it's like, and it's even already healed up because it was cauterized. That's the 1 point of extra damage that you did to me instead.
That's new.
It was a thought that counts, and I appreciate it nonetheless. Hi,
I can recover
can
arrows.
I?
That's
Nice.
cool.
Oh, nice.
Not all of them though. I only got
No.
one back.
That's okay.
Can I grab some of these daggers that they had?
Sure.
Can I get like 3?
Make a investigation check. You're able to find the one that's at your feet because the other two went back on the other side and they've been blown over by the sand.
Yeah.
But the one that was at your
Yeah.
feet, because he, you know, the one that you blocked with your forearm that he dropped that he probably shouldn't have dropped, is still clearly right there. And you're kind of look down like, where are these daggers? And then you see his hand like is resting on it, and you just move it. Give me that. There, I got a dagger.
You're not going to need it anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the other
just
two
kinda
went
piles
and got
of-
buried. It's like, well, maybe the sand will blow off of them, and you can find them another day. Who knows?
Now, are 2 of them unconscious, or are they
Oh no,
all
they're
dead?
all dead.
Okay.
Or
So Algrim
uh,
is going to go around and just kind of, check each of them for, markings, anything that identifies who they are.
Okay. Make an
uh,
investigation
grab
check.
some drinking money.
Nice.
Oh, what do you know?
Ooh,
Oh,
nice.
sure, yeah. Now you find stuff. Jeez.
Hey, it's payback for the oh my gosh, I'm an idiot roll.
I shouldn't have reached out and tried reach out and touch. No, don't.
Certified appraiser. Well, that doesn't help me.
Kind of does. You know, on any
Oh,
item that
okay.
you
Good.
find. So I mean, while you're kind
Yeah,
of
that's
checking the
true.
pockets and everything, you do find a small gold ring that one of them is wearing, and
Ah.
it's valued at 25 gold.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, you were looking for drinking money.
Yep. Let's see.
I'll
As
do
I
it.
say, that'll
This
probably pay for a
is-
room for a few nights.
Okay. So you find 2 gold, 8 silver, and 1 copper over the
Alrighty.
course of checking all the bodies. You know, you can just
So was it 2 gold?
2 gold, 8 silver, 1 copper.
Okay.
But you know, you're looking to see, okay, are they wearing anything identifying, or you know, are they part of a group, or are these guys just random people? And you
Right.
gather that since they were capable of magic, more than likely they were not your run-of-the-mill bandits.
Right.
You don't find anything identifying, and you figure you'll probably have to check with the guard if there is a group of spell casting mercenaries or bandits that they know about, because you haven't had any real run-ins. Usually it's fight off a beast of some kind. No need to check with them about, do you know of any packs that these animals run with?
Right.
And you don't see anything. You don't find anything that suggests otherwise, but you also know that the traditional mercenary groups or bandit groups that would have the capability of magic probably don't want to be identified if they're out doing a run like this.
Sure. Yeah. And that makes perfect sense. But didn't know if they might be a cult or something like
Right.
that.
Yeah, you're just kind of like,
I was like,
all right, well, I don't find anything. Which,
Yep.
with your experience, you're guessing that there's some kind of magic wielding mercenaries or bandits that have teamed up.
Probably.
It's like, oh, good, they've got the intelligence to cast spells. They don't have the wisdom to know when to use them.
Right. I think what I might do is he has a rewarding repute as a knack.
Okay.
Says whenever you visit a settlement, the commoners there tell you all the valuable information they can about their home, including nearby ruins and just general environment, yada yada yada. Gain expertise on nature and survival checks maybe within 10 miles. And he has well connected, so he's going to use his urban background while he's in town to just kind of ask around a little bit and see if there's any mercenary groups that the locals know about that might be
Okay.
might have tried to pull some stupid like this.
Sure. So once you get into town, we can worry about those checks.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's urban denizen.
Yep.
There you go.
Let's see here.
I think this is the first time I played a dwarf since Winter Shield.
Yep.
Holy cow.
It's been a few years.
Yeah, it is. It's kind of fun.
Hi, Bourbon. You're fine.
What was that other one? Rewarding repute. Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, Bourbon.
All right.
There we go.
So yeah, you guys are able to enter the city.
Hmm.
And the city is it's not the largest city in Morath, but it is definitely one of the larger cities in Julor. Home to a population of over 1.25 million people.
Wow.
Varying heritages. It is mostly human, but mostly is right around about 2/5 maybe. So
Okay.
it's a lot, but it's not it's a majority, but only because of the sheer number of people that are in it.
Very diverse.
Yes. Basically, there's it's predominantly human, gnome, dwarf, and elf. There are a couple other heritages that are kind of thrown about. There's a few up here and there. But you know, as you enter the city, you see the banners hanging, a crimson field with a majestic dragon coiled around a tower, and you see the opening of the main street, which you can then you're able to see how the city is set up, which is a 3-tiered city. So it basically has, it's a mostly, it's kind of like a spheroid shape. It's not a perfectly round, but it does have essentially 3 rings of different levels. So the main one is considered the slums, which is the Flint Towers district, Arcanist Alley, and the Prayer Gardens, which is essentially the Temple district. Up on the second level, I gotta mark that down. The second level contains the market, the trade top market, the Silver Spine, which is the crafting, and Industry Way, which is their industrial section. And then it goes up another about 60 feet up into the air, and it's the smallest, but it's home to Zenot Plaza, which is where the rich and hoity-toities live, and Capitol Place. Yeah. The rich snobs that literally live there simply to look down on everybody else. And then Capitol Place, which is the administration district, where the castle sits for the ruler. Off to the to your right on the second level is the manufacturing building that Dursk is most well known for, which is the floating firearm factory. It is the largest manufacturer of firearms, but they are only supplied to military and guard ranks. Essentially, firearms are available. They're heavily regulated, and if you are caught carrying one and do not have a permit to own or carry, it is a very hefty fine and possibly jail. So it's not it's not something that you can just go to, your weapon shop and say, I want a firearm, because they will look at you like you are insane, because they do not want any part of giving you that weapon.
Right.
What brings that building to your attention is it appears like a diamond standing on its point. So the way it appears to you is that this building is centered on a roughly 10-foot by 10-foot section, and then branches out into a diamond shape, and is has 4 sides. So it's basically a pyramid standing on its end, or on its point, and then another one on top of it. How that happens, you don't know. You just the 3 of you that have been here for a while, it doesn't phase you as much. It's still a sight. It's like, every time you walk in, it's like, I've seen that before. I still don't know how the heck that thing stays upright.
Right.
Like, it doesn't make sense.
Nope. Effing magic.
More like technology, but yeah.
I was
There's a
going to
certain
say that
type of
one might be a touch of technology, but since I don't understand it, definitely magic.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Where is it? Okay. That is at merchant. So there are two other buildings that draw your attention, and they are both the two largest inns that any of you have ever seen. The first is on the second level in the trade top market, but it is the Fancy Hair Tavern, which also has an inn attached to it. It is 43 floors tall, and
Wow.
it actually reaches high enough that it is just under the tallest point in the top layer of Dursk. So it
What's it
stands all the way up. It's called the Fancy Hair, like hair as in rabbit.
Yeah, I figured that.
And it has 550 suites and
Holy shit.
over 2,000 rooms, but it is not the largest inn or tavern in Dursk.
Oh, jeez.
That goes to the Lonely Rose, which is right on the outskirts of the Prayer Gardens. It's still considered in the district, but it's right on the edge because it is just about 200 feet to your right as you're entering the city. And this one is, from this viewpoint, it looks taller than any other building in all of Dursk. It's not, but only because the second level and the third level are 120 feet above where it starts.
Gotcha.
Gotcha.
This one has, see, that would be 61 floors and is home to over 6,000 rooms.
Good.
It's the capital city, and it's the biggest one, and it's right at the gates. Yep, they just keep. You can tell that they've added on to it, but they've obviously hired the same people who built it to keep building. Because it's like, okay, that one's a little less, but it looks like they're getting ready to touch up the exterior.
Right.
It's also kind of dark, but it's, quite that one is actually the largest in Morath. But 61 floors and over 6,000 rooms. Yeah, that's quite a bit.
Yikes.
The Prayer Gardens is the temple district where there is just a few specific temples. There's they have an altar that it sits in the center of the district, but it's surrounded by gardens and the other two locations. One of them is a small sanctuary, and it is dedicated to Cormus, the god of luck. And then there's a great temple, which is dedicated to Orient, the god of moons. But the altar is an all-faith altar, so anybody that, no matter who they serve, there's dozens of little statues that are all kind of in the center of a 20-foot by 20-foot altar, and all basically have their own spot, and you can place incense offerings. The only thing that you see as you kind of go past is please do not leave any sacrificial animals, and then in parentheses alive or dead. on the
Oh my
altar.
God.
Because
Fair
somebody,
enough.
because depending on who you serve, some of them may call for a ritual sacrifice, and it's like, yeah, don't do that on the altar. This is for everybody. Don't make a mess.
Exactly.
If you need to make an offering to your deity, use coin. Okay, do leave an incense. Leave a bone or a vial of blood. I don't care. Just don't leave the body of whatever creature you felt like killing that week for.
Yeah, right.
But as you pass by the prayer gardens, you make your way through Arcanist Alley, which has a lot of different magic shops. You see magical clothing shops, a a bookstore called the Ghostly Tome, armor shops, alchemists, and there's even a fortune teller and a enchanter with the name on their sign that says added bonus. Yeah, I get creative with some of these names because like that's fun. That always sounds interesting. You make your way to one of the smaller inns, since that was where the more affordable rooms are. Which one is that? Where are you gonna go to? Yeah, Silver Spine. So there's the Silver Spine Tavern. You've chosen this place mainly because of Thalgrim and Barry, because it has the largest selection of ales in Dursk, with over 61 different ales on tap.
I'll have to do my research.
Yeah, you gotta kind of keep an option. And you're like,
Right.
hey, if I have one a week, I won't have the same one for a year. This is great.
Right. Exactly.
You
Wait, they
drink
don't
enough
have
and you're
limits,
like, okay,
right?
I've had enough of that flavor. I'm going to get a different one. And I can do that for a year. Sweet. Never get tired of it.
And they might have seasonal. So it's like
Oh, yeah.
my version of Disney World.
Well, your favorite is that they also have over 100 different mixed drinks. Even better.
And he's definitely going to be, picking the brewmaster's brain. It's like, ooh, a fellow professional.
Yeah. It's one of the larger taverns. The inn that's attached to it, there's not as many rooms as the other places, but not everybody can have over 6,000 rooms.
Fair enough.
But what they do have in abundance is bartenders. The daily drink special changes for each of the 25 different bartenders. So you may go to one and they're like, this is my special, and that's what they make. But if you go down the bar, a couple spots, you'll get a totally different menu. But you guys make your way there and start asking around about those magic using mercenaries or bandits. And
right.
A couple feelers go out. You take your rest and a well-earned respite. And we'll pick up there next week.
Yay.
Yay.
That was fun.
That was really fun.
Good.
Yeah.
That was a
Indeed.
good first session.
Sorry,
Absolutely.
I was a scrub. Everybody. I'm like not here right now.
I think it went well. Everybody seemed to be having a good time. That's the whole point.
Yep.
But hey, Raven,
I didn't do it.
remember, we do not hurt our new friends.
Wait, what? I'm confused.
When you burned him instead of helping him.
Yeah, you're not going to let that one down.
Yeah.
Listen, wait a minute now. See, all you guys are thinking
made up
about
for
is
it.
the burn part, but I did heal him later on.
Yes, yeah.
I know. I know. I'm just giving you shit.
Well, we'll just it's fine. Yeah.
It's a cool spell. Like it's fine.
I know. I just realized I have a lot of barrier spells. I'm like, I'm gonna have to
Well,
re-prepare some of
Oh,
these.
and you're taking a long rest, so
Mm-hmm.
Prepare new ones for next time.
Prepare
yeah.
new
Yes, indeed.
ones. You too, Bella.
I know, yes,
don't
I
think you have the
know.
other one.
Yep.
Even though I
Yes,
kind of
I
just relied
will.
on.
I will see you in the morning, there, Johnny.
Alrighty.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.